Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Films by Jeremy, and I'm super excited to be back with another video talking about another product, another piece of gear. So today we have the M9 wireless lav mic system by Fifine. As we all know, in the videography, content creation world, these types of microphones are pretty important. Something that's easy to use, grab and go, plug and play, get out there, film yourself, film some audio, simultaneously be able to just quickly create content because we live in a day and age where everything needs to be fast. As you also may know, I use the DJI Lav Mic 1s, the Generation 1s. They're a pretty solid microphone. The audio quality is all right, and with some post-processing, it sounds pretty dang good. So Fifine sent me their microphone system. I'm not getting paid for this video, no money exchange hands. They don't get a say in what I say in this video or about the product. I'm gonna give you my opinions on the microphone and to let you know if it's worth it or not. So let's dig in with an unboxing. First thing we have is the box. And when we open it up, we have ourselves a user manual. You may not need this, as I'm gonna go over how to use this mic system. Spoiler alert, incredibly easy to use. And in the box, we have ourselves a really cool hard carrying case with a canvas texture. And now opening up the carrying case, before we get to the microphone, we have ourselves some cables here. We have a charging cable for the mics themselves. And we have a few cables here for audio. So there's one for your phone, one for your camera, and just a 3.5 millimeter jack to 3.5 millimeter jack. Also, we have some windsocks here, which are incredibly important. And then we have the magnetic charging case itself, and inside the mic system. Comes with two lav microphones. And there's little happy faces on the mics as well, which I love. Unfortunately, no happy face on the receiver, but here's the receiver. Very simple. And you'll see there's no screen. It's simply just volume and mic connection. And that's all that comes in the case. Let's talk build quality. The charging case and mics are all made from an incredibly lightweight plastic. The buttons have a rubber texture to them. Overall, pretty lightweight in comparison to something like the DJI Lav mics. So how do you use the microphones? These mics are incredibly easy to use, like I mentioned before. To turn on the mics, simply hold the power buttons down for 3 seconds, and then there will be a little blue indicator showing that the light is on. The mic should already be paired with the receiver out of the box, but just in case it's not, it's incredibly easy to pair the mics. So all you gotta do is hold the pair button, which is just this link, this little chain link button. Hold that down and you'll see that the blue light is now blinking quicker. And then what you do, you turn on your receiver, same sort of idea, press and hold down till the lights turn on. And then you click and hold down the link button to the receiver itself. And like that, you'll see that now the mic is connected to the receiver. The mics also come with a noise canceling feature, and that's just this little button here in the bottom. Just click it once and a little white light will turn on. And now the noise canceling has been applied. So these mics can be used on anything like a smartphone, tablet, and your cameras, of course. And to connect it to your smartphone or a tablet or any of those devices, it's a pretty simple process. Don't mind my incredibly scuffed phone. I haven't upgraded. It's around 5 years old now. I'm very proud of that. But what you do is that you're going to take out the appropriate cable. So the phone cable here, it actually is labeled phone. You're going to plug in the 3.5 millimeter jack to the output of the receiver, and then plug the receiver into your smartphone. And all you gotta do is open up your camera app, open up your video. And then if you have a phone like mine, you'll actually have to go to the microphone option and select wired microphone. And then you should be good to go. So here's a test of that. Testing 1, testing 2, testing 1, 2. Testing 1, testing 2, testing 1, 2. And on something like a camera, it'll be the same process. Just slide the receiver onto your hot shoot mount like this. And you're gonna wanna get the cable that is specifically for the camera. And again, it'll be labeled camera. and then plug the receiver into the camera itself. And just like that, you should have audio. I have it set to mono, so you can see right there, check 1, check 2, check 1, check 2. And if you want to change the gain, all you gotta do is on the receiver, go to the whichever microphone you're using, whether it be A or B. For this example, I'm using A, and you're just gonna click the receiver button and you'll see the mic changing from 1, 2, and 3. So now I'm outside, it is freezing cold, and this is the microphone audio with 0 post-processing. So I'm just talking, I don't know how the quality sounds, I'm just here chatting. And now, this is the mic with post-processing. If you're wondering what lens I'm using for this demonstration, I'm using the Sigma 35 f1.4, and just from what I'm seeing right now, I'm loving it. I like the nice harsh backlit sun here. So another feature on this mic is the noise canceling. So I'm going to turn on the noise canceling, and let's see how that sounds. In 3, 2, 1, the noise canceling is now on. Again, no idea how this sounds. I did see a noticeable flick on the levels on my camera, and this is without any sort of post-processing. Hopefully it sounds all right. I'm not entirely sure. Also, I hope I could color grade this to make it look nice. I know it's just a harshly lit background. Anyway, I'm freezing, so let's get back inside. All right, and so I'm back, and I did some pretty quick EQing, and I could tell out of the box, I find the audio quality totally fine. Of course, with some post-processing, some EQing, some compression, some denoiser from DaVinci, it sounds more than usable, so that's good. Now, using the denoiser function on the microphone itself, I didn't really like how that turned out of the box, even with some post-processing. Not a huge fan of that. I prefer just to have the full control with the editing software like DaVinci, but if you're just kind of on the go and you need a denoiser, then I would say feel free to use this. It works pretty well. So let's go over some cons and pros. I'll start with the cons first. The plastic build on these microphones are incredibly light, so that might feel a little cheap in the hand. Limited features such as limiters and anything else you would get on a DJI microphone. The only controls that you have on these are turning up and down the gain, the denoiser, and a mono stereo feature. Unable to pair your mic directly to your phone, so you're not able to use the Bluetooth in the microphone itself to pair to your phone. You have to use the receiver and have to kind of hold the phone and receiver together, or have some sort of mounting solution to the phone in order to use the mic system directly to the phone. And unable to connect a 3.5mm lav mic to the microphone itself. Since the mic doesn't have a 3.5mm input jack, you're not able to connect an external microphone, so you gotta wear it like this. Which, I mean, that's just a very, very light nitpick. That isn't anything too crazy. So now let's get to the pros. They boast that you're able to get 5 to 6 hours of battery life with these microphones. I haven't done an extensive test. Again, this box doubles as a charger. So if you need to charge your mic on the go, simply just toss the mics in the box, and then they are charging. Up to 100 feet of range. Again, these are kind of one of these things I haven't tested extensively. I never go too far away from my mics. There's a lot of things to keep in mind while using wireless microphones, such as, if you have a phone on you, be cautious of that. Make sure you monitor your audio or do a test recording before you actually hit record. And the price. The Fifine M9 mic system is $72.99 US or $98.99 Canadian dollars. Super inexpensive. Now, if we're going to compare that to something like the DJI Mic 2s, those are $349 US or $479.99 Canadian dollars. Of course, in terms of like build quality and features, the DJI mics have a lot going for it, and they even have like 32-bit float now, which these mics do not. But with that money you save, especially if you're a beginner and you're looking for just an easy mic system to use, and you don't mind the audio quality of the mics, you are saving yourself a ton of money. So with that saved money, get yourself some SD cards or a tripod or a lighting solution. So do I recommend these microphones? I'm gonna go with a maybe on this one. So if you are a beginner or just a simple content creator and you just need an easy mic to use and you wanna save some cash, absolutely go for these mics. If you'd like the audio quality that you're hearing now, for sure. If you're already experienced and you are looking for an audio solution for stuff like short films or very professional content like that, I would say go with something a little more higher end. So once again, I want to give Fifine a shout out for sending me these microphones. Let me know what you think of them in the comments below. And if you haven't yet, feel free to subscribe and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye now.